I like seeing the Eudora. I'm very surprised with it with a Z-Long jungle, but I hope I'm blown away right now.
Let's see if they make it work. I'm wondering.
Go get yourself a coffee, T-Rex. All right, we're here for the long run, buddy.
Yawns keep creeping out. I don't know what it is.
If you need more, if my dad jokes,
man, you're not
if
telling
my dad jokes are that bad, just let me know. I'll
no, I need more.
Can change it up.
I need more.
Okay. I'll have more on standby for the casting couch.
All right.
I mean deck. Yeah, deck. That's what I meant. Yeah.
All right, you got me. You woke me up.
There we go. Perfect.
So I'm wondering, honestly, I'm wondering how Aerithel is going to do in this top lane up against this Esmeralda. Who's really going to have the upper hand here? She is going to be able to keep a distance, and the ability of her passive to attack while moving is going to actually be really helpful against Esmeralda. But when we go back to this blue lane, we're already seeing some nice engage. Savage no carry, having to back off. And it looks like Zilong did get that Litho Wander.
Roger still committing here with the aggression. I like that. And Paquito snaking the birdie for the first blood.
Yeah, snaking it. Coming in, a great rotation from the bottom lane. Able to get past that Lapu Lapu and steal a kill onto that Farza. Here comes Cooper, though, trying to back up this Aerithel on the other side of Esmeralda. Esmeralda in a bad spot, but able to flicker back and secure a kill.
Play from Esme there.
Aerithel. Beautiful play by Deans Like Beans. Evening the playing field. It's a 1-1 now in the first minute and a half of the game.
I think that was an absolute beautiful escape. And then to come back and take the kill on top of it.
Beautiful.
Beautiful play by
It was definitely a gorgeous play.
Z-Long's going to make him pay right here. Arith coming in to help him out. Still giving the kill to Z-Long, making sure Z-Long, their hyper, gets the gold there.
Yeah, I think at that point, Esmeralda probably should have just, gone back to base. But instead, she chose to stay around with like a half a bar of health. And, and those are the little mistakes that make a huge difference, Like, that's what I mean. They keep on, like, making these small moves that maybe they shouldn't. Like, right when they catch back up to the valley, they die. And there goes another death. Goes to Eugen, killing Atlas. The turtle is up. Do they get it? Oh, man, Tank.
That was... just like you were talking about, I think Panda's playing very well, but... then they lose in these little exchanges where, a situation where they should have just recalled there and not been so aggressive. It would have been fine. And it cost them an objective. They didn't have any rotation down to bottom lane to help out with that turtle.
Yeah, at this point...
And the flash again, the bird getting taken out by Eudora, the first mage, and the taunting comes through.
Yeah, the Valley definitely playing aggressive here, trying to just finish this quick again. When we go up to this top lane, it does seem like finally Arithiel's getting a bit of an upper hand here on this Esmeralda. Look at the dive coming in from that Yuzong, but he's not able to secure the kill. But Arithiel does clean it up with only a sliver of health from the blast coming from that tower.
You can see the Valley here not playing the way they played last time. There's a lot more aggression here. I felt like last game when they started off, both teams were playing very safe, not invading, not taking any of the fights they knew they couldn't take. The Valley here with the confidence is... you can just see them. They're not making mistakes here.
Yeah. I'm wondering, we keep saying it. It's these small little mistakes that make a huge difference in these games. One death turns into 2 deaths, and now we're at 1-6. And the Valley is going to just have a huge advantage. Pro Pandas, we're only 4 minutes into the game, and they already have to play safe. They cannot do anything crazy.
God, that burst damage from Eudora right there. Absolutely huge. Yeah. You expect that late game, but right now she is still punching right now. That's great work on the mage's part for Eudora.
Yeah, and the ultimates, honestly, the ultimates coming in from that Kufa right now. Diving into that tower, sticking on to people, getting these picks, just playing a great game. But the second turtle is up, and it seems like Pro Pandas wants to go for it.
They've got the position here. I don't know if they're going to take advantage of it. They might try to gank top lane, clear it, and then work turtle. But Arit's just been playing safe up there. She's been running that top lane.
Yeah, if there was a time to take it, that was their time. All of the Valley was at bottom lane, but now it might be a little bit too late. We see Kufra just hiding out in this bush, waiting for the pick. He comes in, he lands right onto them, gets a nice ult stun, followed by the ult by Eudora. Eugen taking out that Barza as Aerithil's able to take the turtle. Lapu Lapu trying to do something, does secure the kill. On to goes to Eugen, but he does go down. 4 members of Pro Pandas collapsing, and that they should have gone for that turtle earlier. All of the Valley was at the bottom lane ganking that Esmeralda, but for some reason they just didn't, and then they tried to take it, and by then the Valley is there. Look at this tower dive, no fear on the side of the Valley tank.
We talk about those little mistakes right there, and I don't know if they thought Arith was going to push out and they'd get that gank on top, but they waited absolutely way too long with Turtle. The Valley was showing at least 3 members. And inside the blue of Pro Panda,
just a little too overextended. But Lapu Lapu does secure at least 1 kill onto Kufra, but at the loss of 2 members. Esmeralda dying in the bot lane off camera, and Atlas getting caught up by another Kufra set. You know, they're just coming in, they're making these picks, and they're getting out, and they're just slowly but surely picking away. We're now down a bottom tier 3 tower, a top lane tier 3 tower. The Valley just doing the same thing they did last game, and the same thing we've seen a lot of these teams do. Just pick away at your objectives and try to get this win. Paquito with a beautiful flicker out. You know, just
knowing that Eudora was there for support, I was wondering if anyone was going to chase Paquito there with Eudora just waiting on standby. There's your set for Kufra, the Z-Long finish. Barca got maybe one of her ults out right there before she was knocked out of her ult. The tower dive here.
Insanity.
There's some just aggressive, beautiful plays right now from the Valley.
It's Kufra. This Kufra's on fire right now, just coming in. And at this point, it's like this. Just give him that tier 3 tower. Just give it to him, because you obviously can't defend it, Pro Pandas.
Blue team hero, blue team turret has been destroyed.
Man tank, like like those, like that right there, that Atlas coming in, like if you got caught right there, like just give them the material. Like you can't defend it, just give them the material, hug your base, and hope for a misplay, because you're at a 7k gold disadvantage right now, but they keep on taking these fights. But Xylong does not care. He gets a kill onto that Farza, goes to Eugen, securing a kill onto Atlas. Lapu Lapu does pop his ult to engage and is able to take out that Xylong, but it doesn't matter because Aerithil's here picking away at him. Goes to Eugen, securing the double kill, taking out that Lapu Lapu, and now Purple coming in, Paquito doing some huge burst damage onto that Esmeralda. She is forced to go back to her bottom lane along with this Roger. The Valley just closing in, closing their grasp as Pro Pandas tries to hang on. Oh my god, they just keep going, tank. This
just doesn't stop. I tell you, this is one of the hardest things I had to learn, was exactly like you're talking about. When a team's playing this way and they're 7,000 gold ahead of you and you can't take those team fights, you need to give up what you can't hold. Give up the territory, give up those deep turrets, drop back and start farming. But Pro Panda's not. They're just in there. They want it. They see blood. They think they can still take these team fights. It's not working out for them. We'll see if they change their dynamic here towards the end.
Esmeralda going for the engage here. Maybe they do catch something onto this Paquito. He's low health. Can they finish him off? Can they finally secure a kill? But no, they don't. Paquito able to escape. Barza popping an ultimate, trying to clear some lanes. Pro Pandas just trying to gain back some ground, trying to be able to have access to their jungle, but they may not be able to. I'm so glad Esmeralda did not engage on them. That would have been a bad play. They're going to have to just give up this blue buff to the side of the Valley.
And it looks like they finally have. They realize that they can't take that engage. They have to give up their jungle, get back in the turrets. But there was no turret left. The Valley dives, takes out the turret, starts that team clash.
Yeah, members are going
gets
down.
busted down.
This looks bad for Esmeralda. That's 3 members of the Valley going down. They were able to take out Eudora, but it just wasn't enough. The dive right now, look at
Z-Long dive through the inhibitor turret to the base. Oh my god, that was beautiful.
Has been destroyed.
Now it is just Lapu Lapu up against 4 members of the Valley. Roger coming back in. The taunt, they don't care.
I think there's something wrong with their recall, Rex.
I think their fingers are broken. Something's going on. Glitch, pause the game. Man, the Valley, though, backing off. Saying, no, maybe we don't need to end it here. The Lord is up in 30 seconds. Let's wait for Pro Pandas to make another mistake, and that's what Esmeralda does. In comes that Cupra, but Farza is there to pop her ultimate and help zone them back. Help them last just another couple seconds to where maybe they can salvage this game.
I think Esme overextended there, but thank God Farsa was there to at least use her ult just to save Esme, knowing that Lord's coming up in 6 seconds. They're gonna push this inhibitor turret. They're gonna go take Lord. They might try to finish. I'm curious to see if they'll try to finish here. I think the Valley's gonna be smart and push off and go take Lord.
I can say one thing, the burst damage from that Farza is starting to scale a little bit. What we haven't seen at all yet is a nice set from that Atlas. And you were talking about, before this game started, that if Atlas cannot secure any of those ult sets, if he can't set his team up, then he's practically a fish in the water. And that's what we need to see right now. We need to see a nice set from that Atlas, but Farza doing some more damage on to Gosu Yujin. Esmeralda coming in, Kufra hitting a first pick, knocking up that Esmeralda, and then backing off. You see, the Valley seems to know, like, if they mess up a set, the rest of their team does not engage. Like, they know not to over push. We might see something here, though. Kufra missing a set again and backing off.
And really, Pro Pandas, you see Farsa really hitting, like you were just talking about. Now she's scaling. She is putting out some more damage. But when she gets somebody one-shot, Pro Panda has nobody to go in there and finish. Their only one to go in deep is Roger. Here's your clash, right here. The Valley says, we don't need Lord. We're going to do it without him.
But they just respond. I mean, he gets the 4-man set, but it's still just not enough. The damage is not there. Pro Panda's taking some damage. We do see the loss of Xylong and Paquito. Double kill going to Farza, but now it's just Farza and Alice. They're pushed up against their towers. We have 3 waves of minions coming. Kufra getting a nice pick onto him so that he can secure the kill onto that Farza. Atlas is now alone. Roger finally spawning. Maybe he can do something. He takes the engage. Does he get the kill? He does get the kill on the Yujin, but is quickly taken out by that Kufra. Like I said, minions are here. This could be the end for Pro Pandas. A 2-0 sweep from the Valley.
I tell you, I'm a little bit disappointed with the Atlas pick there. I don't see the benefit. I don't know what happened with that draft pick, but I'm not on that side. I was hoping for a good game for my Pro Pandas. I want the underdogs to come through, but the Valley just shows they don't make mistakes. They can be aggressive and patient, but they're smart above